I am thrilled to introduce a patient here at the Institute. He's one of our Parkinson's advocates, which means he's a special volunteer here who speaks on behalf of Parkinson's disease and the Institute. And his name is Jerry Greenberg. He's been a great asset to me over the last couple of months. He has been a participant in Tai Chi for a number of years, and he volunteered to talk about his specific experience of it since the Tai Chi master was not able to come this afternoon. So Jerry, I'm going to hand the mic over to you. Thank you.
I prefer not to use the mic. As you see, I have a drug-resistant tremor. So anybody have any difficulty hearing me? I didn't think so. Thank Randy downstairs for their speech therapy, because I used to sound like that. Anyhow, I've studied Tai Chi a number of years, and it's made a difference. Just a short anecdote. I was walking with a friend, talking on San Carlos Avenue in San Carlos, when I hit an upraised sidewalk. And you know what happens when you hit like that? And what we're all afraid of, a fall? Well, I started doing a front header. One of the things that Tai Chi teaches you is balance. There are four major parts to consider. First of all is balance. A movement, which might be like this, you're on one foot and you have to move, so you must maintain balance. You must learn balance. You go through a number of balance exercises. And if you have Parkinson's, balance is important. And as you all can see, I have Parkinson's. Secondly, you've got to concentrate on what you're doing. The movements are very specific. I mean, I can go like this, and that's not it. It's up to here, down to here, twist at the waist. I've got to keep thinking. So it's mindful awareness. Mindful awareness is another thing that's important when you have Parkinson's. You've got to be thinking about what you're doing, because it's so easy to stop, freeze, tremor, and knock something over, have an accident, fall. Thirdly, you've got to be fully aware of where your body is positioned, because you're moving in very set ways. For example, as I move from the starting position into my next position, I can move here, which would give me a position of no balance because my feet are too close together, or I can move back here because that gives me the hip distance when I turn. That maintain my balance, which is a Tai Chi exercise. Learning to be aware of your body at all times is a good thing for Parkinson's patients. And the final thing that's important about Tai Chi is, for some reason, it improves your immune system. Just like massage does and meditation does. Epidemiological information. Taking Tai Chi is as effective as getting a flu shot in warding off flu. There are statistical studies that consistently back this up. So those are the kinds of things that are important. Getting back to the anecdote, as I started going forward, I knew where my balance was. I was aware of my body. And instead of taking a front header, which is what I would have done several years ago, I was able to maintain my balance. I took forward steps and pull myself back up, being fully aware of my position. So Tai Chi provides meditative advantages, because you're constantly fully involved in the moment in what you're doing, because you've got to be aware of your balance, you've got to be aware of where your body is, you've got to be aware of what you're going to do next, and you've got to be aware of exactly what the movement is. There are a number of really good Tai Chi schools. For those of us that live in San Mateo County, the San Mateo High School District offers courses for those 65 or over at $30 for a whole session. For those under 65 but over 50, it's $50 for a whole session, which is a tremendous bargain for what you get out of it. That's a fast, off-the-cuff introduction to Tai Chi.